I am hosting the awards luncheon. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be here. So happy to be in New York at Cipriani and back with the Gracies. It's just, it's fantastic to see so many familiar faces. Through the years, I just feel like in my careers in both news and sports and as a producer and a director, for me, the Gracies have always been a great source of validation. We see you, we recognize you, we understand the important work that you're doing, and it has been incredibly meaningful to me throughout the years. Well, I think my favorite series has been 37 Words. I'm not just saying that because I'm at ESPN, but it was directed by the great Dawn Porter, and it has to do with the anniversary of Title IX, a four-part series, Title IX, which impacted so many things, you know, from sports to education, literally a legislation that changed lives. And I'm just so happy that resources were devoted towards telling the story of Title IX, something that not everybody understands, the struggle or the impact of Title IX, so that has to be my favorite. When I came up in the sports industry, there really wasn't anyone that I could look to for a role model, so there wasn't a clear path, and sometimes there's not a clear path, right, with a lot of emerging media and new things that are out there. So I say, if you're passionate about something, go for it. But just don't forget, at the very, very basis of everything, you just have to work really, really hard. That's something that kind of gets lost sometimes, but that's probably my number one piece of advice for anybody. And I guess my second really important piece of advice is to bet on yourself and take chances. A lot of young women today, especially because of the kind of feedback that they get on social media, are very risk averse. And it's very important at times to bet on yourself, to take chances, to take yourself out of your comfort zone, maybe do something that is going to help you advance your dreams, but might feel a little daunting at first. And I would say that it's really, really important to take those leaps. People always ask me who inspires me, and obviously the answer is so many women, but I gotta say the GOAT right at the very top is Billie Jean King. Unbelievable. Back in the day, everything that she did as a trailblazer for women, I mean, the battle of the sexes is just part of the story, but what she did for equal pay for women on the tennis tour, and then has continued to be such an advocate in so many ways, and is still a huge, giant force of nature to this day, and is one of the most supportive, kind, smart, like super fabulous people that you'll ever meet. So for me, it's Billie Jean King. The thing that I'm really excited about with this luncheon is that we're honoring young people, a lot of the students that are working really hard towards their dreams. My daughter is a student. I have two other daughters who recently graduated who are just embarking on their careers. And so I love the fact that we're really taking the time to honor and validate young people and tell them what you're doing is valuable. We see what you're doing, continue on this path. We're here to encourage you and support you, and that's the most important thing to me today.